I could do a whole probably 20, 30-minute video on this particular genre. Let's talk about girl groups. Okay, I may not be able to fit all of them in, but I want to talk about the ones that I listened to specifically in the 90s. And I'm talking about gospel, R&B girl groups. First up was Out of Eden for me. And I know they fell into a kind of an odd space of how they were marketed and what label they were on. So at times they were like, yeah, let's share that with the gospel. And then most of the time they're like, no, we're gonna put them on the other stations. But we found y'all. We found y'all. Anyway, but Out of Eden, ooh, when troubles come my way, I look to you and everything is okay. When help seems to disappear, I look to you and it is all so clear. I used to struggle with this even then because my voice has always had some depth to it. When hard nights turn into hard days, I long to seek your face. Ooh. Lovely Day. The way that we used to blast that in the car. I remember getting a ride home with a youth leader. She was taking me home from an event we had. And she and her friend were blasting Lovely Day like it was no tomorrow. The bass was jumping on that Altima. The bass was jumping. And I remember, I was like, dang, I got to get this cassette. Out of Eden, man. I remember that song. Then there was the song that people were thinking was like the Crush song. The one that was, never known a force like this that could bring these two hearts together. Singing it about a crush. Somebody didn't even know that they were alive. Or knew that they were alive, but had no clue that a crush was happening. Believe me, I won't reveal your foolishness. And there was some other good songs on there. That's where I was introduced to Grits, and Grits was my first album, and I feel like I could do a whole separate post about them. I think I will. Because it was not the album that they are most known for. It was their first album that came across more like spoken word and neo soul, and that was something different. But yes, Out of Eden was the first of my gospel or Christian, like R&B girl groups in that era. Stay tuned for more. But real quick, who else was listening to Out of Eden? Who else? And who were some of your favorite girl groups from that time? Let me know in the comments.